and crack it like you just don't care. I did crack it like I just didn't care. A little bit just spritzed over there. How's your Wednesday going? Or whenever you watch this back, viewer who is actually seeing this on the replay. It's Wednesday, my dudes. We've established this already. I have like some time to kill, and I'm not feeling like great. You know, just like I have PMDD, and it's PMDDing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm out of caffeinated beverages for the time, and I'm not making more coffee, and I'm not gonna drink an energy drink because I don't want to just be going faster and still be tired, and like the horrors speed up, but I'm still stuck with them. So a Spritz Up, which is the President's Choice version of a Sprite or a 7-Up. It's a lemon lime beverage. It feels like the vibe. I had a shower this afternoon. I'm gonna put some moisturizer on my face. Maybe do something to my eyebrows and then get the heck out of here. I'm gonna be here for an hour tops. It could be like 20 minutes. And I thought, what's the point of going live for 20 minutes? Then I figured, what's the point of spiraling alone for 20 minutes? So instead of doing, like, that sounds really dramatic. But like, if you know, you know, you know? Oh, I hadn't thought about carbonation. So we're likely to hit up the carbonation station. I may turn into someone you might want to call Tina, because I'll be out here belching. Of course, that's when somebody joins. Welcome. I'm talking about having a carbonated beverage. And no, I hadn't thought about the consequences of that when I cracked it open. Speaking of the carbonation station, that reminds me of the caffeination station, which is my favorite live stream. It makes me sad that Jess of Caffeination Station fame is feeling a little stressed. Some stress on Jess, if you will, because of some stuff with the CRA business things. I don't know. You should check out her page and see if you want to buy like a virtual coffee or something to help like boost morale around the station nation. Hello! How are you folks doing today? Oh, there's something very stressful going on for somebody else on the internet. Immediate 180. How are you though? I'm sitting here for, I don't know, a few minutes. I'm going to put on some moisturizer and hang out. Maybe put on makeup, maybe not. I've got my carbonated beverage of the Spritz Up variety. It's very lemony and limey and a good time, you know? I am not doing any more caffeine for the day because I'm too lazy to make more coffee. Ah, thank you. Maybe I won't put makeup on now. I'm kidding. I was going to put it on if the mood struck, less out of a necessity and more out of, I'd like to have something to do with my hands for the next little while that I have before I have other things to do. Yeah, more caffeine, perhaps. Watch me stop at Tim Hortons on the way out to get an iced coffee. That won't happen because thankfully finances forbid it. But had I a toonie, it might go into the pocket of Mr. Horton for another coffee today. Yes, caffeine makes me nap too. I found out that might be because of the ADHD. If I'm ever feeling too anxious at like 9 p.m., I can drink some coffee and then I'll be able to go to sleep. Make sense of that. Oh, hello, Bob Smith. How's your day going? And to answer your question, I'm from Canada, Alberta more specifically. Not swimming pools, movie stars. cowboys and book bands. Where are you from? Wherever you are today, I hope the weather is exactly as you enjoy it. Dubai, nice. How's the weather where you are today? I hope it's exactly as you enjoy it. It is actually getting sunny as I speak, which now I am getting a taste of what it's like to be in Philadelphia. I've heard it's always sunny there. But it's been gloomy and was kind of like drizzling earlier. What am I doing? I'm not even too sure. Streaming while I put moisturizer on my face and maybe a little bit of makeup. Probably just gonna put something in my eyebrows so I feel like I put on makeup without actually going through the whole effort. What's everybody else up to today? Yes, more makeup. I'm a one-trick pony. Unless you count all the other tricks. But, you know, for now, it's perhaps makeup. Where the heck? There we go. Ah, yes, thank you. There are many giraffes in this room with me currently. I can't even begin to count them. It'll take too long. Ah, rainy and then suddenly a sunny day is hopefully a good thing, unless you are enjoying the rain. In which case, may there be more rain coming or more sun. Whatever your desired weather is. I don't even know what my favorite weather is. I always think that I love summer, but I really hate to be too warm. And I think autumn, because there's no like, I don't want to say there's no holidays because Thanksgiving, but autumn, things are starting to change, you know? Everything goes from pretty to a different kind of pretty. And me and my fella celebrate our anniversary in the autumn. Ah! So like I, you know, get like happy, good things happen in the fall. October is a nice, lovely time. No cabbage rolls yet today, surprisingly. And just by the way that I'm, but no, not yet. How about you, Bob? Have you, also, do you like actual cabbage rolls? Jokes about gardening, etc. aside, I will talk about cabbage rolls for real every time it comes up. I love cabbage rolls. My aunt made cabbage rolls when I was a child, and they were really good. I was sold. That's it. Oh, Halloween. Yeah, I do enjoy Halloween. I'm excited for Halloween this year because it's going to be a Friday, and I'm presuming that my brother's going to hand out candy. I don't know. He has a fantastic costume that he built for himself. Built for himself? Sewed? Yes, he built it. He made it for himself from scratch. I don't know. It's like a soldier thing with a whole feather hat. It's incredible. 9 years. Oh, oh, that's oh, wow. And it lines up with the gotcha day. That's really exciting. How old is she now, the dog? Congratulations to you and your partner also. But I can't remember. I know I've seen, also is her name Maeve? That's what I call her in my head, / when I'm telling my partner, look, here's this video of Bane and Maeve. I hope that's how you say it. But oh yeah, also congratulations on your anniversary. Incredible. Woohoo. I don't have any pom-poms, but that's what I'm pretending to have pom-poms because I said a word right. And also, you have 9 years of love. That's incredible. That's really nice. That's really nice. My partner is a male, And if you're about to be like, why do you refer to them as your partner? Some people are sometimes weird like that. It's interchangeable in my vocabulary with boyfriend and like my guy and my person, domestic partner. I don't know. Anyway. And my partner will be proud of me for saying an Irish name correctly. Not like husband eventually, but also like finances, man. The wedding industry is, I used to work in it, and it's a lot, and it's a lie. Not marriage, though, that's not a lie. Depending on who you are. I need to look into the latest drama with that Coldplay couple, because I saw this morning something about how it wasn't an affair, and I think I might be confused as to what an affair is. Oh, yes, boyfriend seems juvenile. I'm 35, and sometimes it like that John Mulaney thing about when he's talking 100 years ago about like, oh, can my girlfriend come versus that's my wife. It's like, you know, he is my boyfriend and he is lovely, and also partnership. I didn't mean to say that like a cowboy. I'm so sorry. Did my Alberta accent come out? Come out? Come out? I don't know why I said that like Shrek. No, Shrek's not from Alberta. There's no way. Well, maybe. I don't know. I need to ask people in my life from this province if they think Shrek would be from Alberta or what he would think of Alberta. I think he'd like it. No, because he likes a swamp, and this place has beautiful, beautiful scenery. But who's to say the swamp isn't beautiful? Why does it always come back to Shrek? I'm not complaining. Why wouldn't it come back down to Shrek, really? At the end of the day, isn't Shrek supposed to be like love and life or something? Ugh. Cabbage rolls. Is that why it comes back down to Shrek? Maybe. He is green. Yeah, okay, so, cabbage rolls. Previously established, Bob Smith has informed me that that's a slang term for that green stuff that people sometimes partake in and associate with, like, Snoop Dogg. He actually has a line of the stuff. Yes. No, I forgot if I was going to say something different because I'm thinking about how to explain cabbage rolls without saying the word cannabis. Snoop Doggy Dog. I read somewhere that, like, he named himself that because of Snoopy, because he liked Snoopy. But, oh no! We'll get back to Snoop Dogg later. This is important. Cabbage rolls do kind of look nasty. And when I explain them to you, you might think they sound nasty, but they are delicious. It's like, I don't know, I don't like raw cabbage as much. Like, but cooked cabbage rolled around like rice and meat and like herbs and maybe some onions, I don't know, something. It's delicious. And then there's like, I don't know, the red sauce on the outside. The sauce can sometimes make or break it, you know, as with many things in this life. The spaghetti, you kind of want to like the sauce on a sauce-heavy dish. And cabbage rolls. Man, there's something that I saw online yesterday that I really want to try. And, oh yeah, if you don't like cabbage rolls are definitely not going to be for you. I'll stop trying to sell you on them if you're, like, not going to go into the cabbage store to begin with. But I saw something online yesterday. Jalapeno popper dip. And I want to try it. It's jalapenos. Chop them up. Mix it all together with some, what's that stuff called? Cream cheese and some bacon and some shredded cheese. And I don't know, I think maybe she put some green onions in there too. No, that was a different recipe I was thinking of. That's the potato soup recipe. But right now we're talking about jalapeno popper dip. I saw it on Short Season Gardening. She's lovely and incredible if you like gardening and plants. If not, then you might not be interested as much in her gardening and plants channel. But she made jalapeno popper dip, and oh boy, do I want to make some. So I need to think of yeah, absolutely don't touch your eyes after you chop it. I believe in the video that I watched, she had gloves on, and that's a really smart call, because, you know, even if you wash your hands, the, like, oil or whatever that's on there, it can stay. And then, this actually happened recently in my household. There was some, I think it was a jalapeno. And, yeah, my boyfriend went to touch his eye, and then it was discovered that there was still jalapeno. He had washed his hands like twice since handling the pepper, but sometimes it just be like that. I'm trying to think back. I feel like last week, are you on vacation? Because I feel like I thought you lived in Ontario. But to be fair, you're saying you're in Nunavut. If I'm not saying that correctly, that's how they told me to say it in school. But that doesn't mean that it's not wrong. Every year there has to be one sacrifice to the gods of the pepper. Somebody has to learn the hard way and be an example for everybody else, so that years later you can share the information that every year somebody did it. Now I can try this year to not be the person that does it in my life. What are you up to over there? Oh yeah, Toronto. I knew that. I remember the Ontario maneuver. What brings you up to brings you up. You know, exactly over here where I am, in a completely different place. Why are you over there? I hope it's a nice trip. Don't fall. Did I say Toronto wrong? Toronto. 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 I'm saying it a bunch of different ways so that everybody will be happy. That's like Calgary. People, oil field. Yes. A classic. That's the oil field maneuver. I know it well as an Albertan, having never set foot on an oil field, but I've heard of them. Toronto. My neighbor Toronto. I do enjoy My Neighbor Totoro, but it makes me so sad. Man. There's the, like, for Calgary, Alberta. I'm obviously on the Calgary team, but there's people who say Calgary. It's like, I feel like there's gotta be some guy, someone, I don't know what his last name is, maybe Alberta, but someone living in Calgary has to be named, like Calvin Gary, so that people call him Calgary for short. And if he doesn't exist in real life, he exists now. Potato, potato. Those are two different ways that people say it. You know what? Let's just call the whole thing off. No, just kidding. I'm not leaving. Not yet. Do I want to put on mascara, though? I don't know. It has been basically 20 minutes, and I was like, I could stream for like 20 minutes. I don't want to put mascara on. I don't want to put blush on either because I didn't put on foundation. And so if I start to get red in the face, I'll be red in the face with blush on, and that would be embarrassing, and I would start to blush again. Oh, yes. Gary Cal, so that on government documents it's last name first, and then he'll be Cal Gary. I can't tell if what is an Irish potato is a riddle or or if you're answering a question like on Jeopardy. I'm sorry, the answer we were looking for was what is an Irish potato? Man, I can't get started on potatoes. They're so versatile. There's purple potatoes, and I dig that. My friend made purple potatoes for like what's it called? Like a mashed potato thing for some sort of gathering. And I can't remember if it was around Halloween, but if it was, she would have called it Monster Mash, most likely. And I think she said that people avoided it because it was purple and they didn't know what to do with it. And it tastes exactly the same. And that is beautiful to me, that there's potatoes that are also purple that taste exactly like a potato. There's no weird thing because it's purple. I kind of want to make some on Halloween now, and we can do the mash. The monster mash. How is my medication? It is at the store. One day I will be able to afford to bring it home from the store and then try it out. But I don't have like any kind of benefits, and it's hundreds of dollars. There's some medications that I can pick up that are like 2-digit prices. But the 3-digit prices, I don't get to have those yet. I'm going to give that garbage a try and just see if that garbage helps improve my life, because right now things are not necessarily sustainable, as discussed between me and the team of medical professionals that have agreed, hey, something's going on here, and maybe you could benefit from medication. I'm sorry to hear about your cousin. The dosage that I'm taking, I do not believe I could overdose on, and would not choose to go over the dosage that had been prescribed. And based on my upbringing, I'm already kind of like, about medication and doctors and stuff. So it's like, I'm going to learn everything I can before that pill touches my body at all. Well, thank you for telling me that I should go exercise, Bob. I don't know. Maybe not everything can be cured by like going for a walk, but I'll give it a try. I suspect my like neurodevelopmental shenanigans won't necessarily be fully changed. Not that anything has to be changed, but like perhaps we've already tried physical activity, and these conversations that I've been having go a little bit beyond that, and that's why there was a diagnosis. If exercise could change everything and save me, I think perhaps I wouldn't have been diagnosed with exercise can't save me disorder. I'm just kidding, but yes, this is, yeah, everything can be cured by cabbage rolls and exercise. Not everything. Wouldn't it be nice, though? Oh my gosh. when your friend started ADHD meds, it was like, finally, the other tabs in my brain have been closed. That's what I'm curious about. I'd like to find out what I could accomplish in a day if I wasn't doing 75 things in my brain all at the same time. And like, who could I be if I wasn't so relentlessly overstimulated all day, every day? I could probably be like aligned with the person I want to be, which is like nice. And not that I'm not nice, but just like, I'd love to just be skipping through a field of sunflowers, singing like Snow White all day, every day. And that's not necessarily how I always feel. And that's not healthy for anyone to do that every day, but you know, maybe if I were skipping through a field of flowers, I would be better, because that's exercise. What? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Who needs to be in a hospital? Don't talk to me about normal, though, either. Some guy came into the comments of a reel. What are the things called on this one? A short that I put up. And he was, like, being mean to a bunch of people and then saying that us normal people, blah, blah, blah. Like, I need to challenge your definition of the word normal if you think it's normal to go around being mean to people. I'm not saying anything about whether I'm normal. I am asking what your point is. Oh, great, tarot cards with cats on them. What is Bob's point? I'm just kidding, but I want to show you a picture of a cat on this card because they're all cute. And by this card, I mean whichever one decides to pop out. I'm trying to figure out how to shuffle these things. And by these things, I just mean cards in general, I guess. What is normal? A setting on the washing machine. What is tarot cards? Well, tarot cards are a special team up that I have coming this Christmas, actually, with Terry's Chocolate Orange. It's a deck of tarot cards, and you whack it, and orange chocolate comes out. I'm just kidding. Tarot cards are cards. I don't frickin' know. They're these guys. They're cute. Usually they're like of a spiritual nature. I would not agree with voodoo stuff because that's a whole other thing, but I suspect you're using that word loosely, and maybe it would fall under that definition for you. Tarot cards is voodoo. I don't know. I don't know exactly how to explain it. People, often I see on the internet, people do paid readings, and for the low price of this angel number, $333 or something, you can, you know, you can have me tell you things about your life based on my interpretation of these cards. Sometimes a scam, sometimes not. I don't know. Who do? You do. Do what? Remind me of the babe! I knew you were gonna say that. That's funny. What babe? Man. 'Tis the season. You remind me of the babe. What babe? Ah! The babe with the power. Speaking of, these two cards have fallen out, and it's cute. Mother of Wands, and it's a little cat. Wrapped in all of these guys. And by wrapped, I mean surrounded. It's got the phases of the moon and some flowers. That was upside down. Everything was upside down last time. I can't tell if that's like paint splattered on there, the yellow, or if it's, you know, is it the sun falling down on those flowers on the cat's back? Anyway, 10 of Pentacles. Now I need to see what these things mean. I'm not a witch doctor, but my friend, the witch doctor, he told me what to do. Where the heck? Mother of Wands. I think that's the Queen. I hope so, because that's what I'm going to read. Introverted, spiteful, insecure, rage. Are we just reading off my resume again this time? 10 of Pentacles. Family misfortune, financial loss. You're supposed to tell me things that are about to happen, not things that already happened. Oh, I don't know a witch doctor. Have you ever heard that song, that ooh ee ooh ah ah ting ting walla walla bing bang, ooh ee ooh ah ah ting ting walla walla bing bang? Anyway, at the beginning of that song, he goes, I think the version I heard in my youth was that the witch doctor was telling the singer of this song that in order to get his woman to fall in love with him, he had to say these words, this incantation, if you will. Yeah, right? Sheesh. I mean, I don't know, maybe that's we have to grow from the... Obviously, I shouldn't say it in a mocking tone. You have to grow from all of the loss and insecurity and everything. So, I don't know. If you're seeing this, it might be for you. You will calm down. Oh, some cabbage rolls. Yeah, cabbage rolls might calm me down, but I intend to operate a vehicle. Does that count as it falling out? It came out and then got stuck in my hand. It's the 9 of Wands reversed. If anybody watches Alex Reads Tarot on TikTok, when I say reversed, it's, I love her accent. And anyway, this, isn't it gorgeous? Sunflowers. Are you growing mushrooms like you've planted them? Or is your house growing mushrooms as in there's an abundance of moisture and it's helping fungus to thrive? Because that sucks. I don't know what insurance is like, but I hope you're growing mushrooms in a bin and that they'll go nice on a salad or a pizza or a trip, and that it's not the worst thing that's ever happened. So many of these just fell out, and I don't think they count, but I'm going to show them to you because it's cute. 3 of Cups, and it's 2 cats partying, yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, my God. Sorry. I'm judging myself for remembering. I remembered that your house burnt down, but but you still have that house, don't you see? Is this what the French would refer to as a brain fart? Here's the Father of Swords. I like the butterflies. What is there to do in Alberta? There's a lot to do in Alberta, actually. For instance, I'll show you the Mother of Cups. But there's, on the west side of Alberta, there's mountains. So there's Jasper, Banff, etc. What is it? Is Kananaskis in Alberta or BC? I don't know. Basically, half of what there is to do in Alberta is go to BC, but the other half is go to Banff, Jasper, West Edmonton Mall, visit the Dinosaur Museum in Drumheller. Oh yeah, the hot springs. Heck yeah. It's fantastic over there. I mean, I was there many, many years ago. I really love, what's it called? In BC, Vancouver Island. I haven't spent much time there. Ah! But it's where I was born. The Magician. Sorry. Surrounded by butterflies. This is one of those moments where I'm like, oh, okay, I see. I don't know what this card means, but my mother, may she rest in peace, dude. I'm getting weird. We associate her with butterflies, and it's just nice that I'm talking about being born on the island, and that's the card that comes up. That's one of those, yeah, this kitty doesn't give a F. downtown. Nice. Garbage removal. That is one of, I think, the most important jobs in society to keep things running. I thank you to your family for doing what they do. The magician, that's who I'm looking for. Speaking of magicians, you make everybody's problems disappear. Upright. Finally, a card that's upright. Balance and harmony, manifestation, creation. That's what we're trying to do here, folks. I'm mostly just excited to finally see. Oh my god, how dramatic. Look at this Mufasa-ass guy. Sorry, I guess I shouldn't swear. Look at this Mufasa guy. Cute. I want to see all the pictures in this deck, but I don't want to like go through and look at them individually. Contracting workout. Well, I don't know what you mean by that. I am scared I'm gonna drop all these though. Yeah. What time is it? 4:02 where I am. What time is it where you are? in Nunavut? Yes, I think that's where you said you were. And in Ireland. What time is it in Ireland? Man. 4:03 p.m. Albertan cabbage rollers, you have 17 minutes. Go, go, go. Dun, 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 dun. 11:03 p.m. Man, that's past my bedtime. I have to go. I have to go to sleep. 6:03. Nice. Only 2 hours ahead. That's interesting. Oh, yeah. Sun is up all day and all night. My gosh. I forgot that's a whole thing. Is there like, I'm presuming there's like blackout curtains and stuff in rooms that people want to be dark at certain times. That would be interesting to be there for like, you know, an extended period of time if it's all sun or no sun and you're used to, you know, a little variety. My dog agrees. Hey, you like variety, Sadie? You like the crow flying by the window? What do you think? Hey, you think it's almost time for me to get ready to take off out of here? I'm trying to not pay attention to these things so a card flies out. How do the tarot ladies do it? They're always flying out. Oh, because maybe it's a card trick. I'm not saying I don't believe them. But I am saying, huh? How do you get this to work? That's what I'm saying. Hey, do you want to give it a try, Sadie? You don't have thumbs. Justice reversed. Oh no, but it's beautiful. It's got the northern lights. The aurora borealis. At this time of year, at this part of the country. Oh, hey, hello. I hope you have a good sleep. It's nice that you were here. Man, sun sensitivity. Oh no. That just, and you somehow got a tan. Man, that doesn't sound fun in like the summertime. I'm glad it's autumn now. I hope the sun isn't, I mean, I've heard, my boyfriend is Irish, I'll lead with that, and I've heard that perhaps sometimes sunburns come easily for some folks. And so if it's like easy sunburns and then also sensitive on top of that, that sounds not like the best time. I hope, is it permanent also, by the way? I really hope it's like just passing through. I need to find out what this card means. Who are you? Justice reversed. Who are you? Who? injustice, dishonesty, corruption. Well, no. A side effect of medication, obviously. That makes sense. Ugh, man. That's a bummer. That is a certified bummer if you enjoy being outside in the sun. Even if you don't, because sometimes you have to be outside in the sun, obviously, to go play fetch. Why not show me something that means something a little better, even though the art on that one was really pretty. One more final cat for meow. Ah! Ah! That doesn't count, does it? Nothing to see here. What if I... Ha-ha! Caw-caw! A ball crazy dog. Yeah, you're gonna be outside a lot. Ah! Almost. Gosh. I think maybe there's just nothing else to hear from these cool cats. But I want to see the artwork. The point is I want to see the artwork. But maybe that's why they're not showing me anything. I'm just bad at shuffling. Oh my gosh. I'm going to try this one more time. Give it the old college try. How old is Sadie now? She is like not 9. No, 8, 7, 8. 8? How old are you? 8. I think she's going to be 8 in October. October 9th. It was Thanksgiving the year that she was born. And since then, she has given me so much to be thankful for. I'm presuming this must mean that Bane is like 9 or 10, depending on how old Sadie is. Hey, how old are you? Why don't you tell me your age? I can't remember what year she was born in, and life is, as they say in French, but a dream. He's 12! Oh my gosh. Yeah, I wonder if Sadie's gonna be 9 then. I can't remember. I think she was born in 2017. Yes, 2017, because that's the math. Ah, our little dogs are turning into big dogs. Big dog. Every time I hear big dog, I think of Adon from Love on the Spectrum and how much his dad loves him and how he calls him big dog. Makes me happy. I hope Adon is having a good day. Yeah, I'm going to accept. Okay, I'm not going to accept it. One more try. One more try, because I want to see a pretty picture and learn something. Is that too much to see a pretty picture and learn something? Oh my God. Oh God. None of that counts. I was trying to get that out my hand. I'll show you this, but it's pretty. Ace of Pentacles. I don't even remember if I think it was just on its side. That's pretty fun. Well, the High Priestess. Yes, indeed. Look at this lady. She's loving that chair. There's flowers in the background. What could be bad? Well, a lot of stuff could be bad. But also, there's pictures of cats. Oh, yes. I'll teach Sadie to pick a card. That could be fun. My dog reads your tarot cards for you. I bet there's someone online who charges 20 bucks for people to get their cards read by their dog. And I'm not judging anyone who pays for that. Who is more pure of a soul than a dog? I'd want them to pick my cards too. Welp, I'm going to put my glasses on. And this dog's about to start to bark, I think. What are you doing, Sadie? Watch me. Hey? What's you doing? She's paying attention to something down the street. Probably a person walking, minding their own business. And so I guess I should go do that. Mind my business, as they say. Mind my life. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I was going to put a top coat on my nails, and then I forgot. I'm going to bring this over to my desk and do it later. I'm going to leave now. Thank you so much for being here with me for the past 45 minutes and 26 seconds. And I hope the rest of your day, whatever you get up to, or don't, is fantastic. There's something in my eye. I think it's an eyelash. And that isn't how I want this to end. Tell me this isn't how it ends. Ugh. Call me Taylor Swift, because how did it end? Not like this. But not like this. Okay, well, I'm gonna get out of here. And maybe go listen to Taylor Swift on the drive. Who knows? Hasta la vista, baby.